This one?
Look, gamers aren't perfect. Even the pros make mistakes sometimes that leave us scratching our heads and wondering how they even survived for this long. And it's not just players either. Entire tournaments can be derailed by a single dumb decision. So today, we wanted to rank those mistakes. Here are the top 10 biggest screw-ups in esports history.
Click X link.
Opening up today's list is a rare League of Legends team kill from the 2017 World Championship.
Cody's son loses his mind by flashing into an entire team at the end.
Up against an 0-4 Fnatic in the group stage, Immortals just needed to beat them one time to knock them out of the tournament. But after a late game team fight erupted in the bot lane, Fnatic found the upper hand. Seeing his mid laner go down, Immortals AD carry Cody's son went for a hero play. But things didn't exactly work out for him.
They want this one. The chase forward on Purple, they're not quite the blade color range and just barely missing onto that Miasma, but there's still more to be done. They look for the kill. Redman's going to come in and Brock's going to get the kill credit on that one. And the flash bar Cody blocks the insect but betrays his teammate. And it's going to be the ace for Fnatic.
Cody's son loses his mind by flashing into an entire team at the end.
Fnatic went on to win their next 3 games to make it out of the group, including a tiebreaker against Immortals, making this particular screw-up sting just a little bit more. Next on our list is arguably one of the biggest disasters in esports history, 2015's Gaming Paradise. Gaming Paradise is a tournament in Slovenia, originally set to feature both Dota 2 and CSGO, but due to a slew of problems, both in and out of the TO's control, only the CSGO tournament happened, but it barely happened. Beginning with the qualifiers, players flew into the country to find out that the buses sent to pick them up were late, with players waiting until 3 a.m. to get into their hotel rooms. But the delays didn't end there. The qualifiers, which were supposed to be played out.
Guys, there's multiple logistic problems why you should never host a tournament outside, okay? Guys, history have repeated itself. History have said, do not host tournaments outside. It's the sunlight, the sun glare, the PC. Let me get to the bit of a story, okay? Okay, chat. Year is 2016 or 15. 2016, okay? And I'm selected to play in a World Cup, okay? And to present the teams, Blizzard has this genius idea that we're gonna go to E3, only USA and Canada, right? And we're gonna go on a stage and they'll present both team lineups as the main lineups for North America for the rest of the World Cup, right? So we show up there, the stage is set up, and it's an outside stage. Outside in the fucking sun. Wait outside for like 5 hours, just doing like camera stuff or whatever. Wait outside the whole day. We finally get up on stage, and the way it was set up was like a V, right? Us against them, and the sun was blaring on us, right? And the sun in our eyes, and the enemy team were in the shadow, right? And I was like, it's not that bad, dude. You know, I can just go like this and squint my eyes a little bit, right, and play the game. Then we start playing, dude. I'm not kidding. Then we start playing the actual game, right? Dude, it was unplayable, okay? As soon as the enemy would turn a corner, my computer would just freeze entirely. And I couldn't see anything, it would just freeze. And next time that I would be able to play the game, the team fight was actually over. Everybody was dead. Because the computers were overheating in the sunlight. Because of the sun and the heat. Dude, I was like 1 FPS. Dude, and we got absolutely obliterated. And we had to sit there and the commentators were like, wow, Canada not looking too good, getting demolished, blah, blah, dude. We can't move, our fucking characters, we're bugged out, dude.
Side the next day were delayed due to a random storm.
Вообще классно, но что-то, блядь, несерьезно.
Отмена, we lost.
Погода. Такого я еще не помню, если честно. Знаете, погода хуйня. Как в футболе, реально. Вот уровень дошел.
But at the main event a few months later,
Watch
things
it.
only got worse. The actual tournament didn't have good PCs, the streams were riddled with technical issues, and oh yeah, the police showed up to confiscate players' passports because the tournament's financier didn't actually pay for room and board.
First bad thing that happened today, one of our staff members from Gaming RS approached me and told me that he can't get his passport. And I really didn't know what is happening because who doesn't want to give passports to people because that's your personal ID.
There's a good reason why we never got a Gaming Paradise 2. Coming in at number 8 is an embarrassing fail from Myth.
Chad, if we could press F to pay respects. Rest in peace, bud.
Myth is one of the most popular Fortnite players in the world, and at the game's first LAN tournament, everyone pegged him as a favorite.
I think something that I'm super, like, so the main feeling that I'm feeling right now is like super anxious. I just want to get up there and just like play, like, never mind this interview, let me just on there, you know?
But during the tournament, Myth got a little too close to the edge, making a mistake that's gone down in Fortnite history.
Did like the last couple engagements, he saw an opportunity to take advantage, distraction.
Oh my god! Myth just fell off the map!
Myth just fell off the map. Did not stick the landing. Chad, if we could press F to pay respects. Rest in peace, bud.
Myth just fell off the map.
Well, based on what he said earlier, that's the one game that he's going to lose in this heat, right?
I guess the one thing that I just don't want to do is die to fall damage. I have a record for doing that, so as long as I don't die to fall damage, I think I'm going to be pretty good. You know what I mean?
As long as I don't die to fall damage.
Taking number 7 on our list is the catastrophic Warcraft 3 Reforged launch tournament.
We have no Breath of Fire, by the way. It is Drunken Haze, so big mischance on these Dragonhawks at a disconnect.
I'm gonna assume Thorzain dropped, but I feel like Moon was on the way to holding this attack. Oof.
Ooh, wow.
Warcraft 3 Reforged was supposed to be one of the biggest games of 2020. Instead, it was a mess of bugs and broken promises. These bugs were not only painful to sit through, but they also ruined games. At the launch tournament, Thorzain was about to beat Moon, the best Warcraft 3 player of all time, but then got kicked out of the game before he could win. Twice.
You're benched.
Once this...
And looks like another drop just happens. Oh wow.
It got so bad, the tournament said screw it, and reverted the game back to its 20-year-old classic version. Not a great look for a launch tournament. Coming in at number 6 is the broken meta that terrorized Worlds 2015.
The Dragon is still chasing the enemy AD carry. Lloyd's got to be careful, and down they go, a double kill. The Dragon value is big on this one. All is well. There's a triple kill. They're going for 4.
For some reason, Riot decided to introduce a whole new type of champion to the game before Worlds, called Juggernauts, reworking a few champs to fit the new class. This ended up making Darius and Mordekaiser pretty broken.
A big knockback, and that's the kill into Morgana. Azir goes down as well, but the dunks are coming through. A double kill for Balls, a triple kill for Balls. Holy cow! Triple kill for Balls. Holy cow! That's why team's been picking Darius.
Add a broken Gangplank and a shallow jungle pool to the meta, and Worlds that year became a complete shit show. Thankfully, this mess taught Riot not to completely change their game right before the biggest tournament of the year. Coming in the halfway point on our list today is a mess up from Jensen at the 2017 LCS Spring Finals.
Jensen didn't get his Zonius off, didn't get his ultimate off. He goes down in the critical fight.
One game away from earning his first domestic title, all Jensen had to do was pop Zhonya's to avoid dying. Except he forgot to use it.
Here we go.
Here's Ray in as well. This one's Karen's going to try and keep them out. Redemption down Ray. Dives back, give it a hold. They kill Jensen. Jensen gets the kill. And now Ray.
That was a tough timing though.
Still trying to fight around, but he can't get into the fight. Smoothie far too low, goes down.
This mistake not only cost Jensen a potential LCS title, but fans would continue to meme on him for his mistake for years. Even TSM BM'd him 2 years later when he met them in the 2019 LCS Spring Finals and they hovered Echo. Though this time, Jensen didn't make the same mistake, reverse sweeping TSM to win his first LCS title, and for some more icing on that cake, this time it was a TSM player who made the game-losing blunder.
Sven, no quick silver sash. He is down. He is shut down.
What is he doing?
The Baron.
In Overwatch, pulling a C9 is when a team throws a map because they forgot to hop on the objective. It's an embarrassing mistake, and that's why it's taking the number 4 spot on our list.
They got
A classic C9.
Oh, Young Jin.
Oh my god. That was actually a C9.
That is a big old C9.
The origin of how C9 got attached to this mistake stems all the way back to OGN's old Apex tournament. It's at this tournament where C9 forgot to hop on the objective 3 times in a row.
Chat, look. Chat, guys, it's the old squad. Look. Gods, Surefour, Mendo. It's the boys, dude.
In a row. Yeah, you heard me right. 3 times.
He's got the whole hog. There's the pulse bomb going in and a couple kills
Mendo does get the one onto Dongyun. Going on to that, and it looks like Afrika Blue. Did they just not touch the point? I guess not. Well, that was a bit odd. Arhan's going to get taken out. Can't really do much about that. Adam in trouble. Mendo trying to run away.
Nobody's on the
Are
points!
you kidding me? Again? What? This is what's been so annoying in the past, but Cloud9 with a great position. There's the self-destruct, though. Oh, the overtime! The overtime. Nobody was able to stay on the point.
Truly a night that no one will forget. Our number 3 entry goes to the single most embarrassing screw-up in fighting game history.
He's gonna have to do. Oh, he can't! No burst!
So smart!
Oh my
so
God!
Smart.
Genius!
So
Oh, no,
smart.
not
He
this.
couldn't burst because of the super. But Washiga thinks it's over!
Lock down!
He won the last round! And the Ogawa doesn't win! He still got 65%!
Oh my God!
Washiga, no!
Washiga, not like this! What are you
What are
standing
you
up for?
standing up for?
Why?
Oh my God! Washiga thought it was over and stood up, and Ogawa gave him no remorse!
That is exactly what happens. Don't have a celebration. Pop off!
Oh my God!
Ogawa calmly took the set before Washiga even realized his mistake, creating an unforgettable moment in Evo history that even reached traditional sports television.
Ogawa won the semifinal match, eventually won the Evo tournament. As I said,
he won the tournament.
Yeah, the world's
mistake. Let him win in the tournament.
Can we keep that celebration and go back to it several times? Both celebrations were good. First,
I'm
but
going to
the
tell you right
second
now.
one.
Executive decision. Everyone shut up. For the last 30 minutes of the show, we're running that on a loop.
Look, we've all picked the wrong hero by accident once, but have you ever had $34 million on the line when you misclicked? I don't think so.
I will say, if I'm a Storm, I'd love to be in a situation where I'm against the Lesh, as they're going to take the gyrocopter for themselves, so this is going to be an awfully
No shot.
That is true. Something that we definitely did not expect.
Alliance made a big draft oopsie in an elimination match against RNG at the International 2019, but Alliance brushed it off, kept their cool, and tried to get the W despite this unfortunate error.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
Whatever.
Did this just happen? It's fine.
We gotta deal with it.
Oh my God. I can fuck Okay, sorry guys. How about offlanes?
I can play mid. Alright, let's see what they pick, okay? Let's see what they pick. Don't pick your heroes, guys.
Don't worry.
That's so awkward.
But unfortunately, things didn't work out for him.
43 minutes into the game, we have ourselves a match where...
Wait, that was a decent game, though.
Really, they had their chance, right? They had their game plan.
Wait, that was a decent game, though, no? Up 3k gold, 3 kills. They pushed all the way to tier 3.
Things didn't work
out. Not bad.
43 minutes into the game, we have ourselves a match where both sides really, they had their chance, right? They had their game plan, things started to come online. Obviously, the disappointment here for Alliance.
And topping off today's list is none other than iBuyPower's CSGO match-fixing scandal.
We've just had like 5 players, one gambling dude, and the guy who runs Netcode Kites have just all received VAC right now.
iBuyPower were one of the most exciting CSGO teams in the early days of the game, looking far and away like the best squad in NA, featuring burgeoning stars like Brax, then known as Swag. But all that hype came crashing down in August 2014, when iBuyPower...
What map is this?
And it's very weird to see Steel opting over Skadoodle. I don't know if Skadoodle's not feeling it right now or what is going on, but iBuyPower is definitely not playing like iBuyPower. Cutler's going to peek out and Steel is right here with the CZ. Doesn't go for the shot. He's going to try and get the flank off. He's going to have 2 right there. Can they line up for him? What is he doing?
Okay,
Why did he
dude.
hesitate so much?
Okay, dude. Okay, guys.
Cutler's going to peek out and Steel is right here with the CZ. Doesn't go for the shot. He's going to try and get the flank off. He's going to have 2 right there. Can they line up for him? What is he doing? Why did he hesitate so much? Doesn't matter. Has the CZ. Gets 1. Are they really just going to wait the timeout right now? Is this really happening? Oh, Skadoodle. Skadoodle, why would... I don't understand. JDM with a 3K. That will be a 7th round for Netcode Guides, but you just watched your teammate get opt from Jay.
I gotta say, the entries are looking a little weak from iBuyPower along with the strats. I mean, they're just doing very basic things. They're trying to just fully attack these sites and not really using any smokes or pop flashes for the most part to their advantage, and it's very unlike them.
The result of this screw-up was the permanent banning of the entire team, minus Skadoodle, a decision that some feel was far too harsh.
Wait, I'm gonna just still try to still compete in like other like formats or whatever, and then now he's like a a Valorant pro. I think AZK became a Overwatch pro. I don't know about the rest.
Entire team
Swag did
minus
okay
the
after.
Noodle. A decision that some feel was far too harsh.
I think it's a very sad history that he can't compete anymore. For me, it's a little bit too harsh for what happened, for being the first time it ever happened.
Despite years of community cries to unban these players, iBuyPower's mistake proved irreversible in the eyes of Valve. Sure, many of those players found new homes in Valorant last year, but this mistake robbed these guys who look to have very bright futures from truly competing for years. And for that, the iBuyPower scandal is the greatest and most unfortunate esports screw-up.
All right, folks, that's our
chat. When I started getting good at Overwatch and I started getting high rank, I would snipe steal all day. Chat. Exactly the way that I hate it now, right? When I would hide behind corners and every time I would beat the corner, I would just solo shatter them, dude. I used to have dozens of clips way back in the days, but now they're all deleted. Twitch did like some sort of wipe or something. Every time I kill them, I clipped it, and I have a big directory full of clips, dude. It's crazy. It was pretty good.